Hi everyone, welcome to Springtide Readings. I'm Christina, I'm going to be your host. Got my team back here, they're ready to read for you as well. Got my dog out there as well, old puppy boy. So, the general message seems to be that you've been through quite a lot. That you have had a lot of hard times, but it has made you stronger and it has made your resolve almost impenetrable. You are like a fortress. That's good, and it does obviously have its negative points as well, because if you're a fortress, things that might benefit you getting in they don't penetrate, because you are a fortress. You're strong, you're protected, you got your walls up. Okay, yes, you've been through a lot, but the two songs that they've been singing are A Hard Day's Night and Ain't Nobody Gonna Break My Stride. So that to me says, okay, yes, you've been through a lot, but you have also nobody's gonna break your stride. You're gonna keep going forward no matter what. And I think that's really pretty much the collective that watch my channel, is because you guys are strong, you guys are warriors. I don't know, and I don't use that word lightly. I don't. You've been through hell, but you keep on going. Yes, I jumped right in there, didn't I? They're mentioning something about, because A Hard Day's Night is saying it's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. So there might be some sort of insomnia there, perhaps. Before we jump in there, though, I do need to say that I do swear, so if it's not something that you can sit through, I'm probably not your reader. As all readers say, take what resonates, leave the rest. That's way too many in one go. All right. Team, messages for the collective. Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. It's a bit breezy out here. Hopefully the cards don't go blowing off. I really don't. Cards blowing off. Never mind. In Britain, that means something else. Do we say blowing off in America? Go quiet, you. All right, well, meant to be. Meant to be. Whatever it is we're talking about today is meant to be. Ouch. Okay. Team, messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Got for the collective. Something that keeps popping into my head, actually, is that we spiritual beings go through a whole lot. We have rough paths, but it is meant to be, and it isn't going to last forever. Well, that's kind of looks like a fucking tomb, really. To go to the day you die. That's great. No, really, I do actually think that we are headed for a bit of a break. The spiritual path finders. That's it's been hard from the very, very beginning, and I really do feel that there is this period of rest that's coming up, this period of respite, where you will find sanctuary. You're going to find sanctuary here somewhere. And if you've already found it, then fabulous. Enjoy every moment of that. Everything that we've been through, it is absolutely meant to be. And it sometimes feels as though the universe or God leaves you sort of twisting in the wind. But what we don't see, and it may feel like nothing's happening. It may feel very stagnant, but it is what's going on behind the scenes. We don't really see, or we don't acknowledge it, I suppose. Because even if we do see it, it's yeah. Isn't that interesting? How that magician has that hand up with the staff in it. Then you've got the wand there. Oh, wand. Okay, fine, wand. same sort of thing. Team, could you clarify that, please? And clarify that. A mystery revealed. Interesting. A ta-da moment. Something that you've been waiting on information-wise. Not even necessarily a truth exposed, but sort of. This is more of a... This is a reveal. This is a reveal. Yeah, and you've been patiently waiting for it. Oh, sorry. You've been patiently waiting for it. So you guys can't see any of the cards. Hang on a minute. Let's move the chair up. Move the cards out. There we go. There we go. See if that's a bit better for you. That's a bit better for you. It's a bit bright. Sorry. Yeah, you've been waiting patiently for this. This is something that you've manifested. It is something that you've put a lot of time and energy into. And you have stood tall. You have stood firm in your belief here of whatever this is. Let's find out what this is. Team, could you clarify what this thing is? I see somebody coming hot and heavy and loud-mouthed. I'm going to put some grieving to an end. That bird. Nope, some seagulls. Must be rough out at sea. But you're going to be celebrating. Whatever this is going to be grounds for a celebration. Something is coming in that you've been waiting for a long time. And it's a long time. You've been sort of, I'm not going to say stagnant, because you haven't been stagnant. You've been at rest. You've put it in the hands of the universe. You've done everything you're supposed to do here. You're sitting at the top of that wheel. That's the other thing. You've been very, very patient. But something's coming in, and it's coming in hot and heavy to this high priestess, who has been a suspended animation. Let's say that. All right, tell us more. Tell us more. This is definitely a truth. Okay, I just said it wasn't truth revealed, but obviously it is a truth. This is a truth that you've been seeking. This is some answer that you've been seeking about a home, or about some level of stability, or home life. Could you clarify, team? Yeah, I see there's the Empress as well. Empress and her son moment. When someone gives you something is handed to you. They said something is made right. You're made whole. The Queen of Swords doesn't mess about. She wants the truth. She isn't into game playing. She isn't into manipulations, or she wants the truth, and she wants it now. She wants it last week. She doesn't want to be lied to. She doesn't play those games. What else? Can you clarify, actually. Just keep on going, team. Oh, justice. Justice sitting on the bottom of the deck. This is going to balance the scales. This is something that has been, that wheel, I'm not going to say it's out of whack, because it's not. The Wheel of Fortune is what it is, and it's where it should be, but something for you has felt incredibly out of balance, and it's not the Wheel of Fortune. It's not that. It's the scales. Some level of injustice has been done to this Queen of Swords, Empress, the High Priestess, all those things that keep coming up. And I hope that wind isn't too bad on that mic. I hope so, guys. Sorry if it is. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. Balance in the scales, because this This is something that has been, this injustice has caused chaos in your life, they just said. This is something that should have been the right decision, really, but human nature or some sort of manipulation has caused it to swing in an unfair way. Yeah, I want to keep going. More cards, please. Team, could you clarify all this for me, please? Yeah, devil sitting on the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who's messing with things. They're messing with a natural. Yeah, I feel like this is something that you should have been given. That this was something that was yours. Like justice, really. Yeah, but it's not. It's money. I mean, it's like maybe money or a home or something. But instead of you getting what you were supposed to get, compensation for something, but instead they just broke your heart. That's it. They didn't. Whoever these people are, they didn't do their job for a start. They just said. And, I feel like you just kind of abandoned the whole thing. Like you've almost given up hope. You've taken what you can and you've moved along. You've moved up the path. And it has caused chaos in your life. It's caused sadness. It's caused grief. It's caused, look at this, sitting on the bottom of the deck. It's caused a feeling of imprisonment, a feeling of being oppressed, a feeling of not being able to move forward because of this backstabbing. Look at that shit. It's fucking horrible. Whatever these people have done, it has been a horrible, horrible experience. And the fact is, that's what they are. That's where they are. They're sitting pretty. They're sitting pretty on their thrones with all their abundance and the rest of it. He doesn't need anything. He has everything he needs right there. But at the end of it, that's what they are. And I'm sure that they probably think this is funny. They probably think it's funny to be horrible. I don't really understand that, but. And this isn't just one person. This is a group. This is a group. This is a group, but things are coming into balance. You guys, really, have faith. Have faith. It's coming into balance. Look at this. There's more. Yeah. Hold on. It's coming into balance. There's more than one person doing this. This is a group, and they've been at this for a long time, actually. So where were we? Yeah. So things are being brought into balance. Judgment is coming, and you will just be allowed to be yourself, to be the bright star that you are, to have a more, not simple existence, but kind of, instead of worrying about what this group is doing, because it does affect your life, instead of having to worry about that, you will be able to just live. You will just be able to live your life and enjoy what you want out of life, because it will be death. It will be the end of these heavy burdens. Fa la 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 la. Fuck. Yes. Well done. Well done. Because it's, you've been working hard. You've been working hard on yourself. You've been getting through the past, sifting through all the crap that you've had to sift through. You've been looking forward. You've been doing what you're supposed to be doing. And you have reached a level of enlightenment. That, I will point out that if you had not been through all this, it would never have happened. Well, I can't say never, but it probably wouldn't have happened, because how would you have learned the lesson? If you don't go through these, if you don't go through that crap, if you don't go through all that fighting and fussing, and the grief, you're never gonna learn the lesson, because there would be no reason for you to do so unless you've been through it. Yeah, I feel like there's something coming in. All right, truth, okay. But there's something else coming in. I don't know what it is, though. Look, that bloody thief on the bottom of the deck. These people took something from you. They took something from you that belonged to you. Money. That's what they took. They took something that, whether it was I don't know. Okay, inheritance, compensation, a court settlement. It could be numerous things, but they stole that money. That's what this is. They have stolen it. And up until now, they've got away with it. But I think you're getting ready to get a message. I think you're getting ready to get a message that is going to change everything. Look at this. And it's going to change everything and give you a new beginning. A divine gift of a new beginning. Oh, you guys, this is really beautiful, because to me, this is justice coming in. This is justice. And that's one thing that I really absolutely cannot stand in life, is injustice. I don't like injustice for myself, obviously, no, who does, but I don't like injustice around the world either. That's one thing that really, 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 grinds my gears, I was going to say. Whatever. Oh, the Southern sayings. But this card keeps coming out. I'm telling you, something's coming in. Something's coming in, and somebody's going... I really feel that somebody is going to blab. I feel like somebody is going to blow their wad, and they're going to tell you something that you needed to know a long time ago. They are the key. They are the key to all this. And we've talked about this before, but this person is coming in. This person is coming in. Maybe they witnessed all this. Maybe they're new to the situation and have come into this office, or have come into... there you go. Let's say the office. Yeah, I don't know if you guys just heard the bell ringing up there, but I'm going to take that as we're on the right track. They've come into this office and they're new, and they've discovered something. They've seen something that was hidden. This was hidden, but it ain't hidden no more. This is not hidden anymore. Let's see what else we've got. I think we're getting ready to transform from bad to good. I think that things have been, you've concentrated on yourself. You've concentrated on your spirituality. You've concentrated on being grounded and who you are as a person morally, or not even morally, just spiritually. We're spiritual beings. Okay, we fuck up. Of course we do. But that doesn't really make any difference whatsoever if you learn from the mistakes. If you keep repeating the same crap over and over and over, okay, you're going down the wrong road, because you're never going to grow. You're never going to evolve and elevate up to the next level if you keep making the same mistakes. But you fought for yourself. You fought for yourself with your own demons. You fought for yourself with these people. You did not bow down to these people. You did not bow down to their demands, and their demands were silly. This is something, somebody got a bug up their ass about you, boy, didn't they? And I actually just looked down, and there's a snake right there. You pissed off a snake. You pissed off a nest of vipers here, and they wanted blood for it. They wanted you. They wanted you to go down in whatever way that they could make you go down. And the fact of the matter is, you didn't deserve that, because you were in the right. The trouble is, you've got a type of personality that you've got this strength, and weak people, I know that sounds harsh, but people who are not as strong as you are, people who go in for the darker side of human behavior, the lies, the manipulation, the cheating, the thieving, the stealing, the lot, the stuff that you don't want, the abusive, narcissistic behavior. When they go down that road, that makes them weak, because they don't have the strength to stand up for themselves and say, no, I'm going to do the right thing. But if these people had stood up, they would have been ostracized. They would have been exiled and pushed out of this community. And I guess they felt like they had too much riding on that. We're talking careers here. We're talking a few years of schooling to get them into these positions, and they didn't want to give it up for doing the right thing, for sure. However, someone does. Someone has a level of almost a naive innocence when it comes to justice. They don't want to see injustice. And they certainly don't want their department to be responsible for injustice. And that, baby, is the truth. That is the truth, right? And this is a new beginning. This is a new financial beginning for you. This is a divine gift. This is a partnership. And maybe this person doesn't actually even get in touch with you directly. Although for some of you, they are going to. They see that you've been carrying heavy burdens. Maybe this person doesn't get in touch directly, but turns whistleblower is what I keep hearing. Yeah, because, look, you've been left out in the cold. You've been left out in the cold, and you've been left with insomnia. You've been left with anxiety, and it's not just anxiety. I mean, that to me minimizes what you've been through. It's not anxiety. It's not anxiety as such. It's trauma. Thank you, team. It is trauma. It is not some unjustified fear of something, or, for God's sake, you've been through a lot. You have been through enough. You've been through a lot. And that has caused damage. It's caused damage. This is a heavy burden. This is a huge, heavy burden. Yeah, and it really bothers me that the people involved, it was the whole winning at all costs. They weren't interested in doing the right thing. Not ever. Not even from the there's a lot of discrimination here. There's ruthless discrimination. There's big systemic problems with this organization. I'm going to pull 2 more cards from here, and then we'll go to another deck. Yeah, they made you fight. They made you fight for every scrap of validation that they ever gave you. And I'm going to tell you, it wasn't much validation. It wasn't much. They just didn't believe in you. They didn't believe you were the star. But, that's their problem, really. Because the fact of the matter is, you are a star, and you are going to celebrate. And this is going to come to an end, because justice is coming in. I know we always say that, and I know that feeling of, yeah, right, when is this allegedly going to happen? It happens when it happens. I've been thinking about that a lot recently as well, about how, we may feel that, how do I put this? We may feel that we have control over our own existence or whatever, but it really doesn't seem like that to me. This is just my 2 cents. I'm not telling anybody what to believe or anything else like that. I'm not instilling my belief system on you. It's just, I don't feel that, like I said, it feels like nothing's happening, but behind the scenes, there's a whole lot happening. And even though it feels like the God or the universe has kind of left us twisting in the wind, and okay, please don't give me hate mail for that, but, if you've been through a lot and you've just kind of been dealing with it on your own, it does feel a bit isolated. It does feel very isolated, but the universe does have you. And that's what the team keeps saying. It is a test of faith. You have to keep your faith up. You have to keep believing. Don't stop believing. Don't make me sing Journey to you. Journey, 80s band. It's kind of chilly out here, actually. Left out in the cold. There you go. Italian. Let's grab these. Love this deck. All right, so team, is there anything else you want to add to this? If this is your reading, you will know. You'll know that. Yeah, exactly. You'll know that the thieves You know what the thieves have taken from you. You know. You know that they, you know. And it'll probably be different for all of you anyway, but. Anything else you want to say? It's not your fault, they said. This is actually not your fault. You know, you don't have control over how these people were treating you. And really, there was no reason for them to treat you this way anyway, aside from ego. This is what it boils down to. It boils down to ego. And to me, if you have to indulge in an ego and say, well, you know, I'm so great and I'm the best in the world and, you know, all that, then you haven't really got a hold of your ego. You're telling those things because you've got an ego problem there. So, you know, it's a difficult one to get a hold of. You know, self-esteem, ego, you know, they are very, very closely related. But I think that you are getting ready to, you're going to be very settled. You're going to be very, very comfortable and stable and settled emotionally and in life. You know, look, she's got that wand again. This is a new beginning. And that's success, and that's moving forward. That's moving forward. You know, it could very well be possible that this is affecting your home, that you may well be walking away from your home, or maybe you're losing your home. Maybe you're being evicted because you didn't have the money to pay your rent. You know, it could be anything. But that move is actually very positive. That move is actually meant to be. That move is meant to be. And if you move forward with all this, you know, it's going to bring you a 10 of Pentacles. It's going to bring you some abundance here. Things put right, the team just said. Anything else? Yeah, watch your spending at the moment. Don't overspend, because you may well have some level of something that you have to pay out. You know, a car repair, or I don't know, back rent. You know, it could be anything really, but there's something that you're gonna that you're getting ready to pay out. So just watch your spending. Don't get all. But that's going to be made right. You will step into the Queen of Pentacles soon. Queen, King, doesn't matter. Pentacles. You're stepping into some level of financial security. Anything else? Anything else you want to add to this? No, look at that, 10 of Pentacles yet again. But you see, you had a choice. You could have gone down the road of, anger and rage, and I'm not saying you didn't have those moments, because I'm damn sure you probably did dealing with this crap, but you didn't go down the nasty road, really. I mean, you had your moments, but there's a lot to be said for somebody who can stand up and take the crap that's been thrown at them and turn it into something good. And that is what I feel that you have done. You're stronger. You're more spiritual. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. You have a lot more resolve than you did. And you're working hard. See, that's you. You're working. You're working on something. You're working, you're creating. You know, you got your eyes on your own desk, your own paper. You know, and all of this is going out here. Actually, all this is going on out here. But you couldn't give a shit, because you got your own thing going on. You don't need it. You don't need them to define who you are. You are who you are, and you made that choice. You loved yourself. You loved yourself. Or at least you accepted yourself and respected yourself. Anything else? Yeah, I'm telling you, these people are, I don't want to say the word delusional, but, kind of they are. They have it set in their mind who you are. But it's not, they're wrong. They're so wrong about you. They're so wrong about you. They think that you are a fantasist. They think you're airy-fairy. Maybe, probably, actually, because of your spirituality, but the things that you believe. And that is just a ridiculous thing. That's ridiculous. If you have spiritual beliefs that are a bit, a bit not like theirs, okay? I don't know, if you think about it, if you think about all spiritual belief, all of it is a bit far-fetched, isn't it? Really. But you believe what you believe, and that's fine, and that's great. That's great that you still have faith. And they haven't been able to shake that faith, but they call it delusion because you've got faith in a higher power. What the fuck, man? Just ridiculous. But that's okay. That's all right, because the fact of the matter is, you stood by your faith. You stood by your faith, and you did the right thing. And you are going to get a 10 of cups for that. An ultimate happiness, a grounding, an abundance, security, stability, a happiness. And you know what? Really, at the end of it, this is who they are. Backstabbing, stealing, and in many ways, this is what they are. They can't move past that because they don't, if they moved past something that somebody else had said, something that their peers said, okay, well, this is how we feel about this person. And these people stood up for the way they felt, that, their intuition told them to feel. That just, it takes strength, and it's a strength that they don't seem to have. You do, though. You do. But, I'm telling you, something's getting ready to turn. Look at this. Something is getting ready to turn around right here. And I think, look at this. And traditionally, I think that's a religious leader. I don't see, I see this as a judge on this spread, as a judge, and they're calling judgment. And the fact is, whoever this is, whoever has started to work in this office, whoever has started to work in this organization, they're pissed off about this. They're actually angry at the way that you've been treated. They're angry at that. And they're going to offer you something. They're going to offer you something. I don't know. It'd be different for all of you. Because they see that you're the Empress. They see that you're the Empress. They see that you've been left out in the cold. But, this is coming to an end. This is coming to an end. And yeah, exactly. And you will be celebrating. You'll be celebrating. Because you're strong. My God, you're so strong. And this will allow you to move away from the past. And all the lies that you've been told about yourself from these people, done, gone, over. And I believe that. And I wouldn't even be surprised if it didn't come with a bit of a reluctant apology. The team just said, a reluctant apology. So, and you may feel that they could stuff their reluctant apology, really. I think you're too polite to say anything like that. Maybe not. It doesn't really matter, because whatever it is that they've got going on after these scales are balanced, let them have it. Let them go through it. They're not. These are not good people. These are not good people at all. But you're high honor. You're high honor. You're getting ready to get a gift. A gift is coming. And, it's a gift. Look at that. There's that message. The message. I don't feel this is from a false person. I think this is about a false person. Could be a couple. Could be two people who are really running the show here. Anything else you want to say? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Yeah, this is coming to an end. This whole thing is coming to an end. And I think that this person who started to work in this office has raised concerns. And even though this organization is more than aware of what's going on, for the most part, not everybody is aware of what's going on, but for the most part, they're all aware of it. But this person is new, and they're experienced. They are experienced, and they see that this has just been a great injustice to you. Now, this organization could be anything. It could be anything. They've treated you like a child is what they've done. They've treated you as though you can't make your own decisions, that you are incapable of making your own decisions. And, you know, that is just really, really wrong. I think they're getting your family involved. Yeah, family. They're getting your family involved to be able to say, oh, you know, they're not quite right in the head, or they're immature, or, you know, they have a child's mind, or, you know, it could be anything really on that level. And like I said, this organization could be anybody. It could be the police. It could be the court system. It could be medical. It could be a university. It could be, honestly, it could be any organization. But this is an organization that has a lot of money. This is an organization. Maybe this is a government. Maybe this is a governmental body. But this is definitely hello, big man. Hello, gorgeous boy. This is definitely an organization that has the funds and the means to... They wrecked your life. They wrecked your life because they wanted to win. But that is coming to an end. And I know we keep talking about this, but I firmly believe that is the case. And I believe that the reason is because you kept your faith. You kept your faith through all this crap. You still believed. Golly. Okay. So... yeah, I don't really even think that there's anything else to say. But team, please, if you have anything else to throw in the pot. Suffice to say, these people in the end game will suffer. We're talking job losses. We're talking punishment. As the scales are balanced. And these people have held these positions for a long period of time. Some of them. But they're going to be washed out. That's it. They're done. They are done. Something about... What? Okay, I know this is a really weird message, but something about yellow ochre, which is a color. Maybe it's the color of an office. Maybe it's the color of a pamphlet. If you see that color, look at what color it is. It's not the most pleasant color in the world. But maybe that's you see that color and you realize that actually this is happening. You know, and like I said, if this is your reading, you will know it. And I really feel that your faith is strong enough and your spiritual gifts are strong enough that you know this is coming to an end, that you know that this is coming. This is the message to just keep going. Don't give up. You are very, very nearly there. This is big. This is a big, big deal. Oh, big man, let me move that stick. Hold on, big man. Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come over here? Look, there's a load of places to lay down over here. Just give me a second. I'll clean up these cards. Let's say goodbye to the collective, and we'll clean that up. That stick and a rock in your way. Okay. Anything else, team? Regardless of what has happened, it hasn't tainted you. And I think that's really, really important. You know, it hasn't turned you into a devil. It hasn't turned you into something that isn't that. You know, you're a spiritual being. You're an empress. You have strength. You're good. You're good. You know, this is what you've been through, and this is how you've lived for so long, blindfolded and imprisoned. But that's coming to an end. You're not going to have to deal with this anymore, because this group is going down. This organization is going down, and there will be punishment for it. This could be on the news. It could be, you know, it could be anything, really. Let me just pull some of these right quick. Team, is there anything you want to say? Yeah, there we go. What was I just saying? Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. You know, like I said, you'll know if this reading is for you. Anything else? Yeah, because these people are guilty. They really are. And although they've made you out to be the bad guy for so long, this is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. I said, the scales will be balanced. And you'll be able to close the door on this misinformation. Because, I'm telling you, there's somebody who's going to, okay, a rat, okay? And I don't think this is a bad thing. This organization will see this person as a rat. This person will be ostracized and exiled from, but they're doing the right thing because I don't know, they know that that's the right thing to do. Maybe you're having prophetic dreams about this. But they have vilified you. They've made you out to be this bad guy. And you're not. You're not the one that's in... they're flashy. They've said that you are crazy. And that's really what I keep getting. Is they've said that you are so mentally ill that you can't make decisions on your own. And they, like I said, they've even tried to rope your family in on that one. Anything else, team? They've said that you're a drug addict. They've said that you're a sex addict. They've said that it's you who has this problem, but I don't think it is. You're getting ready to get a fresh start. You are getting ready to because this is look at this, because it's a man you can trust. I would say move in silence. Don't be getting all mouthy on Facebook, because that's just telling them your moves. And they can take something fairly innocuous and fairly innocent that you put up, and they can turn it into something pretty nasty. So just be careful. Just be careful about that. Anything else in here? Because they're trash talking. Exactly, they're trash talking. There's elevation again. Anything else? No, somebody's lit a barbecue. It smells so good. Yeah, I really actually feel that this is something so big that it's going to be on the news. I feel that this is something... I feel that this is something so big that it's newsworthy. You're going to be able to put this on the news because... And maybe it'll stop this from happening to somebody else. You've got insomnia. They probably have insomnia as well, actually. They're stalking you. Don't you think that they aren't watching you, because they're watching you. They are watching you. They're watching you because, this is something that they want to win. They want to win at all costs. It's been going on for over a decade. Oh, big puppy. Maybe you're a reader. And they can use that against you. And they can say, she's obviously, or he, whatever, is delusional because they think that they can read fortunes or whatever the fuck they want to say about it. It's not about reading fortunes. It's about confirmation and healing. Thank you. I never claim to be a prophet. I don't, that's not what we do here. What we do here is confirmation, and we do healing. That's our goal here. But them going down this whole, well, this person's crazy and the rest of it, no good's going to come of it. No good is going to come of it. Not for them. Not for them. Improve finances. You're getting ready to look. You're so close. You're so close. So close. When the time comes, and I don't say this lightly, but when the time comes, try to get some sort of legal help. Because the tables are turning. The tables are turning. And you've lived with integrity. And all they've done is chase their tails. And they've gone around and around in their cold-blooded crap. You are not the first person that they've done this to. Which is pretty sad, really. But, you aren't the first person that they've done this to. I just think that's really sad, actually. I get this feeling of just having to look at them and just shake my head, because you're supposed to be professionals. You're supposed to be an organization that takes care of people. Like I said, whether this is medical, whether this is legal, the policing, the ambulance, whatever it is, whoever this organization is, there's some kid crying, "Hey, mom, mom, mom," in the background. This is like a mother. This is supposed to be a very nurturing organization, and all they did was just talk shit and want to win. That's all they did. And the fact of it is, they're going to come out looking like the pathetic people they are, because it's like, look at that, it's adjudication. They put you in poverty. But this is coming to an end. Don't give up the hope. Don't give up the faith, okay? I believe in you. I believe in you, okay? I believe in you so much. And okay, that probably doesn't mean jack shit. Who the fuck am I, right? But I do. I do, because whoever I'm talking to, you're going to come out on top on this. I love you guys. You take care of yourselves. Until the next time. And I just want to give you a big hug. I'm not a huggy person, but I really want to give you a big hug. You've been through so much. But, and when it's all over and when it's all said and done and when you can go get on with your life after this, you're going to have such a great time. You're going to be so happy. And you're going to be even happier than you would have been if everything had gone exactly how it was supposed to go. If this hadn't happened, you really wouldn't be able to appreciate just what a blessing this is going to be. All right. Child screaming. Time to go. Well, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. You take care. Bye. 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 Bye.